So I'm going to take a look at the crust. Alright, we're going to give this that 10 more minutes, if that. 8. Hey everybody, Mike Chavez here once again. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Alright y'all, pizza time. Been a while since I had me some pizza. I've had a craving for some good pizza. So today, we're going to break out the cast iron skillet again. Good old cast iron skillet. And we're going to make us a pan pizza in the cast iron skillet. But this time we're going to put some grilled chicken in here. So I got some grilled chicken I made yesterday. That video will be out before this one. So check it out. And we're going to put green chilies on top of this pizza. So this is going to be cast iron pan pizza with grilled chicken and green chili. So this is going to be good, y'all. Stick around, check it out. Let's make it. Alright then, so we're going to make our dough up. This is real easy dough, okay? Check it out. So I got me a scale here. I like to have a scale. So I'm going to put a bowl on here. I'm going to tear this scale out to 0. There we go. So I need 11 ounces. I got this set on ounces. I need 11 ounces of flour. I have some 00 pizza flour. Now you don't need 00 pizza flour. You could use bread flour, which is what the recipe calls for that I have. So let's go 11 ounces or 2 cups. Alright, exactly 11 ounces. We're using 00 pizza flour, but you could use bread flour, would be fine. Alright, so 1 teaspoon of salt. There we go, teaspoon of salt on in. Then we want a teaspoon of yeast. So we got some Red Star Active Dry Yeast. So a teaspoon of yeast. Nice level teaspoon of yeast on in. So we want to mix this together. Salt, yeast, flour. Now we're going to want 1 cup of warm water. Alright, well this water, about 113 degrees, that'll work. You just don't want to kill the yeast. So, make a little well in the middle. Pour that water in, all of it at once. So we're going to go ahead and mix this up really nice. This is going to be a really sticky dough. Alright, so we want to mix this up. Alright, so we'll go ahead and knead it a little bit with your hands, not a whole lot. So it's not very smooth right now, but that's okay. So, next step. So I got this container here. I'm going to spray some olive oil in it. Spray some olive oil on our dough. Alright, drop our dough down in that container. I'll press it on down in there a little bit. So now, the magic's going to happen over time. So we're going to put a lid on this. We're going to put this in the refrigerator. So 12 to 24 hours in the refrigerator. It'll give it time to ferment, hydrate really nice. So this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to take this stuff out tomorrow and we'll finish our pizza up. Alright, so our dough has been in the fridge all night. So probably about 19 hours it's been in the fridge fermenting. So we're going to take it, put it on the cutting board. We'll let that sit for about an hour, let it come to room temperature, and then we'll get the pizza together. Alright y'all, so while I'm waiting on the dough to come up to room temperature, it's getting there, looking good. I'm going to go ahead and make my pizza sauce. So I'm going to start out with a can of some good San Marzano tomatoes. Now you don't have to use San Marzano tomatoes. You can use any kind of canned tomatoes you like, but of course the San Marzanos are the best. So what I want to do, I don't need all this liquid. So I'm going to take these over to the sink, put them in a strainer, and push most of this liquid out of here. Alright then, so we got most of the liquid out of it. I'll put it in a food processor, my little mini food processor. So I'll put me about half a teaspoon of salt. Some black pepper. Got some dehydrated garlic or freeze-dried garlic. Put me about a couple of cloves worth in there. Got some Italian seasoning. I ain't gonna put a lot in there, maybe half a teaspoon. Then we'll go ahead and process it. We'll let that sit and get happy. Whoop, we did forget something. Got some fresh basil. I forgot to put in there. So let me put some fresh basil. Give it another little whirl. There we go. I knew something was missing when I tasted it. Get a little taste here. Much better. Alright y'all, it's the next step in this process. I'm going to go ahead and wipe this pan out a little bit. Make sure we ain't got no dust or nothing in it. So we'll get our dough, get the lid off. Looking good in there, look at that. It's still a little cool, but that's okay. So what we want to do, put some olive oil in our cast iron skillet. Alright, get it spread around real good. You want this olive oil, make it nice crusty, almost fry the bottom. So we want to put quite a bit of olive oil in here, get a good coating in there. Alright then, so let's get our dough, see if it'll come out like this. Should. There we go. So we'll press the dough down. Just press it with them fingers. Get it out as far as you can. Try to keep it as even as you can. So I got some saran wrap. Okay. And what I'll do is just put a towel over it. So we want this sit for an hour and a half, and it'll get bubbly and nice. Let that yeast get activated good. So set my timer for an hour and a half, and I'll bring you back. Alright everybody, here's what's going on my pizza. So we got red bell pepper, got some onion, mushrooms, green chilies, got some Parmigiana Reggiano cheese, some mozzarella cheese, and here's the chicken thighs I barbecued yesterday, or I grilled up. So we're going to have grilled chicken, green chili, peppers, onion, mushrooms, and cheese. So what I like to do, I'm going to take the mushrooms, the onion, and the bell pepper. We're going to saute it up some, cook it beforehand. I've noticed in the past if I put that stuff on the pizza raw, it releases a lot of water into the pizza and makes it kind of soggy. So let me go ahead and cut these up and we'll saute them. Alright, so I got my pan out. I'll put some olive oil in here. About a good teaspoon or so. So we'll get our onions and peppers on in. Alright, so we cut these up in strips, the peppers and the onions for the pizza. So let me go ahead, mushrooms, let this cook up a little. Alright, we're going to season this up with my Cosmos SPG salt, pepper, garlic. Not a whole lot. Alright. Okay, we don't want to cook these a whole lot. We just want to get some of the moisture out of it. Alright, these are about where I want them. I'm going to go ahead, put about 3 cloves of garlic in there. Alright, that'll do it. So we'll put these vegetables on a plate, let them cool. Alright, so the dough's got about 30 minutes or so to go, so let's go out and get this grill fired up. Alright, for this pizza we're going to use, as usual, the Char-Griller Auto Kamado. I love using this for pizza, so I got some Fogo lump charcoal in there, a couple of tumbleweeds. So let me light these tumbleweeds. So we're going to bring this cooker up to about 450. These charcoals are lit pretty good. So we'll spread them out. Put the cooking grate on. Then I'm also going to put my stone on here. So this stone will get hot and it'll help the bottom brown up good. So let's close it up. So we're going to set this temperature. Temp. Okay, we'll set this temperature about 450. All right. So we got to open the top vent up to about 3. Alright, I'm going to let this thing preheat at least 30 minutes. If you can give it an hour to preheat, that'd be great. So I forgot to put these wood chunks in. So let me see. 2 wood chunks. Bring this back. Alright. So, we're going to let it preheat. I'll bring y'all back. Alright, y'all. So the grill is just about preheated good. So let's get this pizza together. So I've grated up my mozzarella cheese. Got that all ready to go. Got my pizza sauce. So let's go ahead. We'll cut up some of this grilled chicken. So I'm just gonna slice these up, nice pieces. All right. So let's bring the crust on over. See how we're looking. Looking pretty good. You can really smell it too. So let me make sure we're out all the way. All right, so start this off. Got my pizza sauce. So we'll spread our pizza sauce on out all the way to the edges. Put our peppers, onions, mushrooms. Spread them out nice. Give them a chicken. Let's Parmesan cheese this up. All right. Mozzarella. Got to have pepperoni. All right. Now, last thing we'll do, sprinkle on some green chilies. All right, let me do this with my fingers. It might be easier. We'll sprinkle on some green chili. All right, y'all, so the cooker's sitting at 430 degrees. Let's get this pizza on. Go ahead and burp it. Set it on there nice and easy. Don't want to crack your stone. Make sure the lid will shut. There we go. So I'm going to set my timer for about 20 minutes. Then we'll check our pizza. Alright. Alright, y'all, been 20 minutes. Let's take a look at this thing. Let me get my gloves. Oh yeah, looking pretty darn good there. Let's get us a little close up. So let me take a look at the crust. Alright, we're going to give this about 10 more minutes. Alright y'all, I'm going to get this off of here, get it in the house, and we will taste. Alright then, set this pizza on a wire rack, let it cool a bit. Alright y'all, this has been sitting out here for about 5-6 minutes. Let's go ahead and get it out of this pan. Make sure it's nice and loose. We'll get our big spatula. There we go. Look at that. Looking lovely. Bottom crust looks good. Alright, this had a chance to cool a little bit more. Let's get it off this rack. We'll cut it up. There we go. So I'm just going to use my chef's knife. There we go, y'all. Look at that. Does that not look good? Alright y'all, here we go. Grilled chicken pizza. Got mushrooms, peppers, and green chilies on top. Got some pepperoni with a nice crust. Did it on the Char-Griller Auto Kamado at about 450 thereabout. Ended up taking about 25 minutes. So, only one thing left to do with this, y'all. You ready? Taste! My goodness. I've been craving some pizza for a little while. I hit the spot. Of course, with pizza, you got to have a cool and delicious frosty beverage of your choice to wash it down. Cheers. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. More videos over here you can watch. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there if you ain't done it yet. Alright y'all, see you next time.